Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing yet another Evil Twin beer that I got on 𝗙𝗏𝗏 from Evil Twin Brewing of New York City. An ode to the full English breakfast, and yes, I guess that's what it looks like. I don't know. It's 7% ABV, and they say it's English porter conditioned on coffee maple syrup. It's not barrel aged with that. So anyway, using my little Chad's Beer Reviews Nonic pint glass, link in the description to get your own. And it pours a, kind of thick, syrupy, dark black, and pours to a big, dark brown, foamy head. Although I sat there for like a good, minute and a half, 2 minutes waiting for that thing to dissipate. And then once it dissipated, it like completely dissipated. Like I couldn't get the head to regenerate, so that's kind of weird. All right, so I would say the coffee is definitely the most prominent on this one. It seemed like ever since founders started doing CBS like regularly again, now all these imitators have popped up. So yeah, this kind of smells like when you walk into a diner. It's the smell of maple syrup and coffee. The only thing that's missing is like the smell of like pancakes or French toast or something like that, or waffles. It definitely has that dark beer aroma to it. I will say like both the coffee and the maple syrup smell very authentic on this one. It doesn't smell like, some kind of artificial flavoring or anything like that. So, but I think Evil Twin actually has their own coffee roastery now. So let's give this thing a whirl. Cheers. Like as I said on the aroma, the coffee on here tastes 100% authentic, and I don't get like jalapeno or anything like that. It's a nice kind of Cuban or French roast kind of coffee, definitely on that more heavily roasted side. So you have like that kind of, I don't know if intense is the word, maybe strong bitterness, strong roastiness off the coffee. And then underneath you have the maple syrup adding a sweetness to kind of counterbalance it. Other than that, I'm not really getting any specific malts. I'm certainly not getting any specific hops. And it's interesting that they made a point of saying like an English porter on this one. Because just the English porters tend to be like very fruity. I'm like, you ever had Sam Smith's Nut Brown? Actually, that's a brown ale. What am I thinking of? Taddy Porter. This does not taste like Sam Smith's Taddy Porter with coffee and maple syrup. But it definitely tastes like in the porter range, I would say. Like to me, like all the roasty flavor I'm getting on this one seems to be on the coffee and not like the roasted malts. Yeah, I would say it's like, it's fairly sweet, but this is not like decadent or anything. It is only 7% ABV, which I think if you're going to do a dessert beer, pastry stout, whatever, I think that's, that's like the potency you need. Like so many of these newfangled pastry stouts, they're like double digits ABV, and they're just like sticky, syrupy, cloying messes. This is one I think like needs like a little bit more body, but otherwise, yeah, it's a good balance of like that porter base with the addition of the coffee and maple syrup. 7% ABV. Don't get any alcohol in here at all. This drinks like a much lighter beer. Like I feel like I'm drinking like, and especially the ease of the drinking, I'm just sucking this down like it's like a 5 or something like that. I mean, it's got definitely some heft to it. Like it's okay. So look, to me the body seems like a little thinner than it should be, but it's not a thin beer per se. I would say it's like at least a medium body. I might even go as far as to say medium full. It's just not a super thick, syrupy, carbonated sludge or anything like that. In fact, the carbonation on this one, I'd probably put the carbonation probably about moderately low. So they're kind of, inversely proportional. So probably, like medium full body, moderately low carbonation. It's smooth. There's definitely a lingering, I think it's kind of like a coffee and probably like a little bit of hops lingering in the aftertaste. I would not say it's not piney, certainly not citrusy. Just kind of like a slight kind of earthy or peppery kind of thing, but I think they're using coffee mostly for the bitterness on this one. Yeah, I will say, like I said, this one's nice because it tastes authentic. It doesn't taste like, just some extract syrup. That being said, it's not like, changing the world or or anything like that. This one's nice. Before we get in the rating, I got this one on 𝗙𝗧. Link in the description below. Use my code. That gets you $10 off your first purchase. All right, so my score for an ode to the full English breakfast. It's good. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. So I'm thinking solid 8 out of 10 for this one. I don't know if I would put it up there in like any of if I do a top 10 maple bacon coffee beers. I don't know if this would make the cut. Well, maybe if we did 10, but probably not top 3 or 5. But yeah, this one's nice. So if you can get it, check it out. I mean, you can get it on 𝗙𝗧, or maybe they have lots of beers from Evil Twin on 𝗙𝗧. So anyway, I'm rambling. If you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Check out my podcast. Check out Tuesday Night Beer School. I have all these other shows. There's so much to choose from. All right, we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.